Hey guys, ZFR Gaming back here again today, and in this video I want to go back and take another look at AMC's The Walking Dead TV show. And in this video we're going to be taking a look at what I think is going to happen in Season 7. Now, warning right away, if you have not read the comics, if you haven't read all the comics, this video is going to contain some spoilers. For the comics and most likely for the TV show next season. So if you haven't read the comics and you don't really want to know, but if you want to know, you can stay, but I'm just warning everybody. But anyway, that was your warning. Getting into this, so one, who do I think Negan killed? I'm just gonna get that away right away. I really do think it's Glenn, and I don't think it's Glenn because of all this crazy stuff people have been pointing out and everything. Even though there were some hints within that one scene that was Glenn. I'm not gonna say what they were, but there were some very small hints there to it being Glenn or possibly Daryl. But I really do think it's Glenn. I'd always thought it was going to be Glenn, way before we even got to the finale, because he simply makes the most sense for the story. It's the same way it happened in the comics. No one else makes as much sense to kill off as him, in my opinion. So yeah, sorry, almost lost breath there. But anyway, getting back into this, what do I think is going to happen after all that? In the very first episode of Season 7, I think we're going to see, like they did in the comics, they're going to make it to the hilltop. They're going to bury Glenn there. Maggie's going to stay. Rick's probably going to beat up Gregory because, he didn't tell him Negan had so many people or whatever. And I also believe at the beginning of Season 7, we're going to see Alexandria get attacked by the Saviors while Rick and the group is out, and Father Gabriel, Spencer, and all of them still back there are going to have to defend it. We might even see Enid getting some of that action. Who knows? That's another weird thing, because if the role that Enid was taking, she was replacing Sophia from the comics. It's kind of weird that she's not going to be with them if Maggie does stay at the hilltop. That is going to be kind of weird. But yeah, I guess they'll find a way around that. She'll probably end up leaving or something. But yeah, anyway, so then what do I think is going to happen after all that? Well, in the comic, just like in the comics, of course, this part's probably going to happen. You see Negan literally come to Alexandria, and he just walks in, and they start collecting the supplies. In the comics, the niece is still alive, and she almost shoots them for taking too much medicine or whatever. I'm guessing I'm guessing that role is probably going to go to Tara. I'm just saying. It seems like that would make sense, because they did kill her girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, I feel like she's going to be there, and she's going to want to shoot one of them, especially Negan. So, yeah, or the White if he's there, all that stuff. But yeah, and then, there's the part with Carl. Alright, we all want to see Carl finally become an awesome person in the show. We want to see him become the little beast that we know he is on the inside. And I think at the beginning of next season, if they stick to the comics, what they did in the comics, I think we're finally going to get to see Carl sign. Because, he's supposed to sneak into one of Negan's trucks and actually sneak back to Negan's main community or his main base of operations, and he's supposed to suit up a couple of Negan's dudes once he gets there with a machine gun, and he's even supposed to almost kill Negan, and he ends up spending the day with Negan after he gets caught or whatever. And Negan's just all buddy with him. So yeah, that's going to be a real awesome one right there. I feel like that's going to take up one whole episode by itself, and who knows, we might see Rick get him back at the end of that. So yeah, that'll be a whole cool episode. That might even be one of the 90-minute episodes. I think that would be a pretty awesome 90-minute episode. I wouldn't mind seeing it. But yeah, anyway, moving on to the big stuff that I know people already know about and are looking forward to. Ezekiel and the Tiger, of course, they're going to be coming next season. Definitely, there's no doubt about that. Because it's definitely around that time for them to come in. And also, Morgan and Carol are also on their way to the kingdom now, so that's where he is. So yeah, we're definitely seeing him very early next season. A lot of people think it's going to be, I don't know, a couple episodes in. I think it's going to be like in the first couple of episodes, because I mean, like, they're already there. Like, Morgan and Carol are already going to the kingdom, as like right now at the end of this episode. They probably already made it. So yeah, it's possible we could see Ezekiel. I'm gonna go ahead and guess within the first 3 episodes. So yeah, and Siva, who is the tiger. So yeah, that'll be awesome. And of course, after this, what we're going to start to see is All Out War. I'm sure all of you who have been listening to the Walking Dead videos have heard something about All Out War before. And yeah, that's definitely going to be in here. Now, I'm going to say this. A lot of people, I see a lot of other big YouTubers saying that All Out War is probably going to carry on until season 8. And I do believe that. I do believe All Out War is too long for them to... Well, let me rephrase this. I believe All Out War would be better to stretch it out to where it goes into season 8. But at the same time, I kind of just have the feeling that they definitely could fit All Out War into this season alone if they did certain things certain ways, because it seems like they're changing up a lot of stuff. For instance, they're already changing up how Jesus took Rick to the kingdom, and now instead Morgan and Carol, they just found the kingdom. So that's going to be like a whole chunk of the story out right there. They're not going to have to go and, you know, meet Jesus, meet Ezekiel. Now he's just going to kind of come into the story. He's already there. So yeah, they definitely could sort in some stuff like that. Even if it's small stuff like that, that's going to save, I don't know, 5 minutes of screen time, and they could fit a lot into these episodes. So yeah, especially if they have 2 90-minute episodes like they did last season. So yeah, I do definitely think they could start All Out War and wrap it up in this season if they start it fast enough. Like, as long as they if they take the first 3 or 4 episodes to kind of, you know, slow things down a little bit. Well, technically things won't be slow even if they follow the comics, like, but they take the first couple of episodes to take up that time before All Out War. Like, I say they only need about, I'm gonna say 12, maybe 10 episodes to wrap up All Out War. I'm gonna say that's all they really need for that whole piece of the story. So yeah, like, they definitely could do an All Out War this season. And then of course in season 8 we're probably going to hit the stuff with the Whisperers. If All Out War does carry on into season 8, then it's probably going to be finished early season 8, and then we'll get the Whisperers sometime way back then. I'm not even going to talk about that much about the Whisperers right now because we're not even there yet. So yeah, but yeah, All Out War, I can't wait for that. A lot of cool stuff goes down in that. I just actually finished reading it in the comic version. If you guys haven't read the Walking Dead comics, I really recommend it. They're really awesome, and you can go online and read them for free. So yeah, like I just finished reading All Out War. It was pretty freaking awesome. I can't wait to see that go down in the TV show. But yeah, the part of this season I really can't wait for though is gonna be that Carl and Negan episode. I really can't wait for that though. That's honestly probably gonna be my favorite one. I just can't I can't wait to see Carl finally get his moment to shine. Like we've been waiting on that like for a while now. But yeah, if you guys are excited for season 7 and you've read the comic books, tell me what you're most excited to see. Tell me what comic book moment you're most excited to see come to the screen, or what moment you're just hoping for in the TV show. But anyway, guys, don't forget to leave likes and comments down below and tell me what you guys think. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on the next one. ZFR out.